It's G.
And I'm T.
And welcome back to the podcast, man. Been a while, but it feels good to be back in action, y'all. So, today we're going to get to a few of the NFL action and, bear with us.
Good to be back, man. We're going to get y'all with some NFL. You already know the regular schedule program, some NFL, some NBA here and there. We're going to start off with the NFL, man. NFL season's back.
NFL pilot number 1. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
NFL is back, and it's been some good games here lately. So, what team has surprised you so far?
Man, coming out the gate, man, the Jets sucking has surprised me because, man, that team is filled with talent.
So, do you think it's Aaron Rodgers or... Is Aaron Rodgers done, or you think it's just a combination of coaching? Because they had Hackett as their offensive coordinator, and he's one of the worst offensive coordinators in the league. But they demoted him and fired the coach, and they still didn't look good. So
their defense got worse. So what I think it's a combination of all, man. I think the Jets are cursed, man.
You think
I think they're cursed. But then again, I'm watching Rodgers. He's not mobile, no. I think that injury took what was left in him, man. He don't look mobile out there.
Do you think that Rodgers need another year in that offense? Because he did miss all year last year.
He did, man, but he just don't look good out there. Like I feel like even with a year with the team, he's still just not looking good.
I feel like their line is banged up, but Rodgers isn't playing up to, the expectations he holds for himself.
He is about 40, so... he getting older.
I think we put these older quarterbacks on a pedestal because Tom Brady was good for so long.
Yep.
We feel like they should keep going, but I think Rodgers, he done hit that wall of the old man. He just ain't got it like he used to. He's making a lot of errors that he usually wouldn't make. He's throwing a lot of dumb picks.
Dumb picks, man.
And him and the receivers not on the same page. And even Devontae couldn't pump that offense up. I thought Devontae was going to bring a new burst to the offense. And, the offense still looks stagnant.
Stagnant, man. They can't move the ball. And I think that last injury, man, whatever mobility he had left, it's gone. He's not escaping no pocket. Usually, he can move his legs to make a play, but he look like a pure pocket passer now, and he's not looking good.
I think it always takes Rodgers a little bit to warm up, but I think he only got about 2 more games. If he's still looking bad in the next 2 more games, we'll go ahead and chalk this season up.
Go ahead and chalk the season up, man.
So what team surprised you this season?
I said the Steelers.
Steelers? Why they surprised you?
Man, because I didn't think Fields was going to come in and look good as he did. Now, granted, I like Fields, but I did think it was going to take him a little time to get something going. But, he came out the gate firing, gunslinging it.
I ain't going to lie. I thought they wasn't going to do too good. Just because how Fields looked on the Bears, and, it's been a couple years. He's still looking the same.
Still looking the same.
He did good. Do you think he deserved to be benched for Russell? Tomlin said he needed to see both of them, and then Russell came out and did his thing. So you feel like Fields deserved to be benched for Russell?
I feel like he didn't deserve it just because how good he was playing. But I understand, Russell. He on a 1 year deal. 1 year deal. Try to get your money out of him, I guess, because obviously Fields is going to be the one you continuing with moving forward. Maybe get your money worth out of him. But I'm like,
I feel like Russell took more chances when he was starting.
Yeah, he definitely was.
He was throwing
that ball.
Oh,
he definitely was.
Doesn't want to make any mistakes. Russell was just throwing.
He's throwing it. Hey, I like George Pickens, and George Pickens been catching that thing. So
yeah, Pickens is a good receiver. Steelers, they have to throw jump balls because they receivers don't really separate much. So you got to be able to throw the ball up and let them big physical receivers, try to win at jump ball.
I think Pickens, he gets a good, for what it is, I think he gets a lot more than people say he do. I think he gets a decent amount of separation.
To play exclusively on the outside, he does decent. Playing on the outside is hard. So
it is, man.
A lot of the receivers that are top receivers play on the inside, and he plays on the outside. So it's hard to do your thing out there, and he does his thing. So, he's a good receiver. I ain't going to take nothing from him. But the Steelers didn't surprise me because Mike Tomlin team's always good, man. They always solid. He's always had a winning record, so it's just like I always feel like the Steelers got a chance. Cause
Yeah.
the defense is always really good.
And
They got
that
TJ
defense,
Watt,
bro.
man. So
He nice. Hey, he nice.
yeah, TJ. Yeah, I think he's probably the best rusher right now in the
You
league.
think so?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he nice.
I don't really know nobody else that's really touching him right now, other than Myles Garrett. But the Browns suck. So
Yeah, they definitely suck.
yeah, Browns. I didn't think they were gonna do good anyway. You think Deshaun done?
Hey, he's done.
I think we seen the last.
Hey, I think we seen.
I think
enough.
we've seen the last.
That's the last of Deshaun, bro. I mean, how many years he's had now? 2? He's had 2 years
Yeah,
now.
it's been 2 years.
So I mean, he done.
I mean, even when he was playing before the injury, he just didn't look the same. I don't think he's gonna recapture that same old Deshaun.
It's over. Nah,
Plus, I mean, he got those, that legal stuff going on. So if I'm the Browns, I'm trying to figure a way to get rid of this guy.
I mean, they don't all end on him.
I mean, they're gonna owe him the money, but you
got to get this guy out.
I
of here,
mean,
man.
you gotta.
I
Cut
mean,
him,
this
you
guy
gotta
sucks.
cut him sooner or later.
This guy sucks.
You gotta look toward the future.
I mean, he literally
he's
sucks.
not the future. So yeah, the Browns they suck. And another team that's been looking good is the Ravens. They dropped too early, but now that these couple weeks, man, they've been looking scary. What you think about that duo with Lamar and Henry?
Man, hey, where were the haters at? Them first losses, they said the Ravens wasn't looking good. Now look at them. Done got back to their form.
I mean,
Hey.
it was a new offense. Everybody's trying to fill each other out, but now, I mean, they look smooth,
They look,
man.
hey,
They look scary, man.
Dude, Henry, man,
They just been blowing people out.
I don't think Henry ages, man. I mean, he just looks, he looks good
Henry,
still.
one of them people, they say he spent a lot of money on his body, so.
And you can tell. You
Yeah,
can tell who does.
You
man.
always can tell
You
who
can
got
always
like
tell,
a real
man.
strict diet or who spends a lot of money because, I mean, they still be looking good even after they prime supposed to be over.
I mean, this man Henry, man. I mean, he don't stop. And I think Lamar needed that, man.
I think he's looking even better than he was on the Titans.
Oh, he
this
definitely.
season. He's looking real
He got
good.
something to play for now. He had
Ah,
nothing to play for.
He on the winning team. So
Yeah,
he
yeah.
like, man,
He feeling real good off that.
I got some extra boost confidence
Right.
now. So
Dude, being in a winning culture really does affect how the players play, man.
Plus,
being
I
in
mean, for all the haters Lamar got, all his teammates say he's a really good teammate, and I mean, they just be super impressed with him when he plays. So,
man.
I mean, Lamar always gonna be Lamar.
Lamar-
No matter what nobody says, he's still the MVP talk
He's
right
MVP,
now
bro.
again.
He's MVP, bro.
I mean,
if Lamar had the amount of help that any of these teams do for their quarterbacks, he would have already made the Super Bowl. I mean, this man, he really ain't had no help for real. I mean, if we want to count as Bateman and Zay Flowers as help,
I mean, everybody's been looking good this year. I think the Ravens got a chance to really make a deep run this year.
oh, they're gonna make a deep run.
The
for
team's
sure.
looking really good. You got Henry, he's looking good. Everything's just firing all cylinders for them. So
I like them, man. The Bills, you're not gonna see the Bills though.
the Bills, they might get they,
I don't know how.
I mean, they got the what's his name from the Browns? He just got traded.
Who?
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
They got Amari Cooper now. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
yeah.
That might be nice.
And he had a touchdown this past Sunday. So I mean, I think they got a chance to make it. Josh Allen always got a chance, man, because you know that he's real good. So
He ain't getting past Mahomes though.
yeah, he can't beat Mahomes. Can't nobody beat Mahomes, man.
Speaking of Mahomes, what you think about the Chiefs, man? They always
Chiefs
getting
looking
something
good,
done.
man. I mean, it seemed like they always find a way to win. I mean, I don't know what else to say about the Chiefs. The defense looks good. You got Kareem Hunt coming in. He's
He's
eight.
back. He's
Kareem
back.
Hunt just came off the streets. He's already scoring like
Off the streets.
two touchdowns a game
Off the couch.
off the couch. So even with Mahomes not playing good, he's leading the league in interceptions right now, and the Chiefs are undefeated. So it's just like Andy Reid. He's a Hall of Fame coach.
Hey,
man.
he's easily Hall of Fame coach, man.
Andy Reid is really the
I don't know
mastermind behind
how.
the Chiefs.
I don't know how he be getting it done with nothing.
And the Chiefs with a good defense was always going to be scary. And that defense is real good. That defense is a real good
And
defense.
now they just added D-Hop to the offense.
And now they got D-Hop. So,
D-Hop.
I mean,
if D-Hop can be even 50% of what he was,
D-Hop went from playing with Will Levis and Mason Rudolph to playing with Mahomes. So, I know he's happy. He's going to have an extra boost because he's playing for a winning
cold.
team.
Don't y'all forget about D-Hop, man. He
I ain't
cold.
going to lie, man. I hope D-Hop get him a ring, man.
Man,
I don't
D-Hop.
want to see the Chiefs 3-peat, but I hope if they do,
D Hop, I want D Hop again because he's cold, man.
He one of the best receivers in history. He gonna go to Hall of Fame.
I mean, he's Hall of Famer. I mean, I've seen D Hop carry that Texans team with Watson. I mean, they had no one else.
Yeah, him and Watson, that was a joy to watch.
that boy cold.
But what about Henry's old team, the Titans?
Bro, come on.
I thought they was gonna do a little bit better this year with Will Levis.
Everybody was so hyped on
Will
Levis.
Levis looks even worse than he did last year.
This boy.
You think Levis will get? You think his ceiling is still as high as everybody's hoping it is, or
They should have just kept Malik, man. Malik looking better than Levis.
You think Willis?
I would have kept Willis.
I mean, Willis looked good when he was starting.
I mean, I would have kept Willis, man. Levis is like, he had that one good game. Everybody was like,
fell in love with his
arm talent. Now he sucks. I mean, he sucks.
I mean, I just think he needs to sit for a little bit. He just makes really dumb mistakes.
He looks worse than I don't know what he.
I know that. I mean, the Titans. I thought they was gonna, look a little bit better, but I didn't think they was really gonna take a step or nothing. Because they lost Henry, they lost a couple other guys, and I mean, they didn't really get better. They got Ridley, but you can't get him the ball with Levis and Rudolph.
Right.
So I mean,
I forgot they got Ridley.
This gonna be a lost season. Yeah.
No impact out
Ridley.
there.
Ridley been already complaining, so I mean that's already about to be.
Oh yeah. They just want the ball, bro. These receivers just want the ball. Can you just give the receivers the ball?
Receivers are divas now, so
I mean, they just want the ball. They just want to catch the football.
Really does have a point though. He they pay him all this money. He needs to get the ball at least.
Like, please
6-7
give
times
him
a game.
right. Please throw him the ball.
So what about the Texans, man? I ain't never seen a team go from being weak to being good.
I mean,
2 seasons.
That whole culture of that organization changed. I mean, it flip flopped. It went from desolate land. If you went to the Texans, you were cooked.
Oh yeah.
To
nobody.
Now the Texans is where you want to be. Mixon wanted to go. Diggs wanted to go.
Their team is loaded.
I mean, they're loaded.
Everybody wanted to go to. The Texans.
They're loaded.
C.J. Stroud, he changed the coach over there.
I mean, it's loaded.
Him and DeMarco Ryan, the head coach, they did their thing.
They got Diggs, Takedale, Nico, Mixon.
They got a deep squad.
They have a deep squad. Defense is good.
They definitely gonna make it to the playoffs.
Oh, they gonna make a run for sure. I might have them as my dark horse.
You think so?
I might have them as my dark horse. They nice, man.
I can't bet against the Chiefs no more, man.
I mean, you right. He got a point. I ain't gonna lie. He's got a point.
But if anybody can surprise people, it could be the Texans.
Man, the Chiefs, bro. They just.
The Chiefs just always find a way to win, man. I don't know what it is, man. They just coach too good, man.
I know if I'm Tyreek Hill, I'm sick.
Oh yeah, Tariq's done, man.
Yeah, he's
on the Dolphins.
I know
man.
he's sick, bro. He's watching his Chiefs go back, about to go back to back.
I'm glad he got paid, but
hey, they're good. The Dolphins.
He's not winning another Super Bowl.
Everybody thought the Dolphins were gonna be this stacked.
I wouldn't be surprised he went back to the Chiefs when his contract's over.
I mean, that's where I would go. I'd be like, Reed, take me back.
I don't know if Tua's gonna make it through the season again.
Tua said he's not trying to wear that little helmet, so he's about to be.
Tua, we can't feel sorry for Tua. He said he's not gonna wear no Guardian helmet, so
if you don't want to wear no
he's
Guardian,
a warrior,
right?
He's a warrior, man. He wants to be a warrior. Let him be a warrior. I can't worry about it, man, because
they're cooked. Hey,
the Dolphins ain't. This probably a lost season.
And I got him on fantasy. Got Waddle on fantasy, and they are no impact.
Hey,
they don't get the ball.
Waddle and Tariq ain't did nothing. Hey, I was watching the game. I saw Odell. I forgot Odell even signed.
I forgot
Odell's career is over.
Hey, he's really done. He need to just go back to the Giants for retire, man.
Hey,
he need to just go back to y'all and retire,
done, man.
Bro, y'all gonna take him and just let him retire.
My Giants are done, man.
we ain't gotta talk about the Giants, bro.
But we do gotta talk about America's team, the Cowboys. What's wrong with the Cowboys, man?
It's the same thing that's wrong with the Cowboys every year.
What's wrong with
They
it?
get overhyped. This mediocre team gets overhyped.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's Jerry Jones don't want to spend no money, man.
He don't want to sign no one.
Derrick Henry wanted to come to the Cowboys, and he said he couldn't sign him because he didn't fit their playing style.
So they got Zeke Elliott.
So you brought in Zeke.
You brought in Zeke. Knees cook Zeke. You brought in a Zeke that is on 10%.
You brought in a Zeke that just had his worst season ever on the Patriots, and you brought him
back home, man.
He hasn't made
back home where he belongs.
He hasn't made no impact.
No impact. I think Zeke had no impact.
He's already complaining about not getting the ball.
You don't need the ball, Zeke. You're like your knees are
the,
done.
The Cowboys, have they hit their ceiling with their
Hey,
team?
the Cowboys are done.
They just paid Dak and they just paid CD. So
They're done because
they really
they came out starting the season getting blown out. They're done.
Man, they beat a Browns team that now we see that the Browns ain't no good. So they got that false hope. Micah, he not getting to the quarterback. He's hurt now. So it's just like their defense is in shambles. Lawrence is hurt.
That whole team is in shambles, and it starts with Dak Prescott.
I mean, him and CD haven't been on the same page either. So it's some type of chemistry stuff going on with them. Dak and CD always arguing now on the sideline. So I don't know, man. I think they're going to have to make some big changes on the Cowboys.
When y'all going to be good?
If the Cowboys don't make the playoffs this year, I'm calling it. Mike McCarthy going to get fired. For sure.
About time. It's been 4 years too late.
They probably should let him go last year, but definitely this year, if they don't make the playoffs, he's done. He's canned.
Dude, Dak needs to be canned.
Dak just got a new contract.
I mean, you really can't sign nobody else. I mean, who else you going to have?
What can you do when it's not really no quarterbacks out there?
Not much.
You have to pay the quarterback you have.
Yeah, you have
and I mean, Dak is decent, though. Everything don't fall on Dak. The defense is getting gashed. So it's just like they got to find a way to create some pressure on these teams. And I mean, Dak ain't helping, but it's just like when you don't sign a running back or a second or third receiver, you're not going to, you're not going to be able to score the ball.
They really signed Zeke. They thought Zeke was going to have impact, bro. Come on, bro.
Man, they got Zeke and Dodo back there, and they really not doing much, but
They're definitely not doing much.
They're going to have to really spend some money. I mean, Jerry been cutting corners for years. He going to spend some money for real.
Money, man.
Yeah, he don't, but his son need to take over something. Because as long as Jerry in charge, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. Y'all not going to get fired. It's over.
Talking about coaches, if Doug Peterson don't get these Jaguars turned around, he going to be canned too next year. I'm calling it.
Are we putting that on him, or are we putting it on Lawrence and the offense?
I don't think it's on him. I think it's Trevor Lawrence because Lawrence ain't been playing to his potential.
Lawrence.
Lawrence just got a fat contract and he still can't throw for
Lawrence,
200 yards.
because he still makes some good throws, but bro, he just. I can't say that.
We overhyped him.
Overhyped him, bro. We gotta stop overhyping these college
prospects. We gotta stop saying
man.
these dudes is about to be, killing it right at the gate, man.
Trevor's had some time now, man. He's been in the league, 4?
I think
3
years.
Yeah, about 4 years now.
And he's still looking big.
Look the same. He look like he ain't progressed.
He don't like to throw that ball deep, man. Like I said,
he don't trust his receivers. Okay. In Trevor's defense, his receivers be dropping them passes. I've seen Christian Kirk drop a bunch of passes.
Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie, he's been doing his thing, but other than that, nobody else really been doing anything. And I just feel like the coach gonna get blamed, but I feel like Trevor just can't. He's just not as good as everybody thought he was gonna be.
He's honestly, I would honestly go as far as to say he's just average.
So until they finally realize that they never gonna get over the hump. Because
he's just average.
What happened to Etienne?
He disappeared.
Have we put an SOS on him or what?
He's a missing.
I haven't seen him in weeks.
I have not seen that. I think week 1 was the last time I seen Etienne.
I haven't heard Etienne's name. He's not scoring touchdowns. He's losing carries to the Bixby back there.
This man's no impact.
No impact, man. I thought the Jaguars, they surprised me, man.
Oh my goodness. This man it's Lawrence's fault, dude. I can't
Lawrence
keep defending.
Is not as good
I can't
as
keep
everybody thought he was
defending
gonna be,
Lawrence. Bro, he's average.
Yeah, he's average.
He's average. He's not even above average. He's average.
Another quarterback I want to talk about is Anthony Richardson, man. He's a freak of nature, but
freak of nature, man. He
can
definitely throw that thing.
He needs more playing experience.
This guy looks deer in the headlights.
He only has like 14 games.
He literally looks lost out there.
He don't even know what he's doing out there.
He don't. But that one pass though.
The pass they kept showing over and over again.
It was one of the best passes I've seen.
He ain't threw another one like that since.
It was still one of the best passes I've ever seen. Off the back foot, it was thrown like 70 yards.
That was one of the best passes ever, but
he just threw that thing. He said, "Man, someone's down there." He said, "Someone's down there to catch this."
I just feel like he ain't played enough games to know what he's doing out there right now. He just looks lost. He makes really silly decisions. I'm putting Joe Flacco back in there, man.
Man, Can he stay on the field?
Richardson.
Can Richardson stay
Oh,
on the
yeah,
field?
he's injury
He's not,
prone,
he's
man.
not healthy, bro.
He keeps wanting to run these guys over, man. You can't run
these guys over. It's not college no more.
These is
you
big
can't,
guys.
You can't run them over like you could in college.
These
man.
are grown men out here.
These guys are just as big as you.
These not college students.
Right, these are not college students.
Grown men getting paid to hit you.
I like Richardson though. He needs to keep his body safe. He needs to watch Flacco and learn.
He just need to learn from Flacco, really. I feel like, but they gonna force him out there. I just hope it don't mess up with his, progression, because sometimes
he a product.
When you throw him out there too early, it just messes their confidence up.
Oh, trust me, I know a little thing or two about that.
Look at Trey Lance,
Bryce Young.
Oh yeah, Bryce Young, your team.
I don't even want to get into that.
The Panthers are done.
No, we're done for the next 4 years.
One more team before we head out. I want to talk about. What about those Commanders? Daniel's looking good.
Team that we just got swept by. The team that we just smoked us. We're gonna talk about that team.
40 on your head.
I mean, I do like the Commanders.
Did you think Daniels was gonna be that good?
I didn't think Daniels was gonna be that good, honestly, especially on the Commanders team.
I wasn't familiar with his game.
I was not familiar.
He's looking nice.
He knows ball for sure. I thought he was gonna, get them a couple wins, but I didn't think he was gonna.
I didn't think he was gonna be out here looking like RG3 reincarnated.
But he definitely need to learn how to slide. He be trying to take them hits.
Yeah,
he definitely got to learn how to slide.
He's a little guy too, so he already hurt.
Right, you gotta start sliding.
These rookies, man, they be getting hurt, man.
They can't stay on the field.
They don't know how to slide, man. They're taking these big hits, man. You can't do that.
You can't do that, man. The Commanders, they're nice, man. I think
you
they
see my boy Lamar, man. He don't be taking them hits like that no more, man. You can't keep taking them hits.
Keep taking it, bro. The best availability is being on the field.
Exactly.
That's literally being available.
You gotta get as many reps as you can as a young quarterback. In my my mind, because just throwing them out there don't do nothing for them. But get them,
get them banged up. Confidence gets crushed.
Right.
I mean, look at Bryce Young. It's the same thing that happened with Bryce Young. He got thrown out there, getting crushed. You're throwing picks. You keep throwing picks because you're like, damn, I'm throwing picks.
Did you see the Bryce Young gonna start? Dalton's hurt.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're not gonna.
That'd be some good reps for him.
It will be good reps for him. I'm happy for the kid, man. I like that dude. I like that dude, man. He a good kid.
I mean, Panthers ain't doing nothing this year anyway.
They
might as well throw him out there.
They might as well throw him out there
and let him get some experience.
I mean, I will say this: he did look good on that last drive. When I keep throwing him in them last drives, he be looking good.
He just need a little confidence boost, and he just needs experience.
Our team hates him though.
But the coach has to like him. I don't think the coach
hates him, and I think the O-line hates him too. I don't think they like blocking for him.
I wouldn't be surprised if they traded him next year for some draft.
Y'all need him.
Giants,
y'all need him.
We will take him. But, Daniel Jones is done.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk about Daniel, man. Daniel suck, and then we put in the backup Drew Lock. He sucks, so it's just like
they're good.
Our quarterback situation is dead.
Oh my god!
We're gonna talk on that next time.
Yeah, next time.
We're not talking about the Giants today.
We're gonna talk about the trash ass team. We're gonna talk about the trash team.
We're gonna talk about the bad teams in depth next time.
And that's both of our teams, worst teams in the league.
Giants and the Panthers suck.
And Browns, those 3 worst teams.
And if you're a Jets fan, I feel bad for you.
I feel bad for you. Y'all shouldn't be bad, but y'all are. Poor Garrett Wilson.
Well, it was a good talking to y'all again, man. Good episode.
We back, man. Hopefully we're gonna get these out to y'all every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday, man. Check in with us, man. Keep subscribing.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning into the podcast.
See y'all next time, man.
We're gonna bring the NBA for y'all. Peace.